5 flying fortresses accompanying them, the Marines launched their attack on Japan's Solomon Island bases. These are the first films of the United States' initial step toward recapturing Japanese positions in the Pacific. Guns thunder as the fleet shells enemy positions. The big bombers join in pounding the shoreline. And now the first forces of Leatherneck go overside into their landing barges. As our new type boats head for land, protected by the guns of the fleet and guarded by our planes, a curtain of anti-aircraft fire holds off Jap air attack.
So the team that we have here deployed to the Solomon Islands to partner with the Solomon Islands Police Force is made up of many contributing nations. Operation Render Safe is the ADF's enduring program to remediate or remove the threat of explosive hazards that have been left over in our near region after World War II. So we have 8 contributing nations participating in this iteration of Operation Render Safe, including Australia, New Zealand, Canada, the United States and the UK. And for the first time we've had observers from the Republic of Korea and the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force.
Our goal is to reduce the explosive remnants of war found in the Solomon Islands. We do that by locating and identifying explosive remnants of war, and then we determine whether those items are safe to move. If not, then we use procedures to make them safe and then dispose of them by detonation. Working in a joint environment was extremely humbling and an amazing experience. I would definitely say that it's been indicative of our ability as partner nations to come together, cooperate, and conduct multinational exercises in the future.
Once you get rolling with this operation, you realize quickly that we all speak the same language, literally and in the figurative terms of the EOD trade set. So we may have our own quirks, our own habits, but at the end of the day, we all know the same job. And it's kind of amazing to see how quickly we fall together and how well we work together in a few weeks.
The most useful source of information is often local knowledge. The people here live here full time. They live amongst these explosives throughout their lives, and they know where all the caches are because they've come across them in their daily lives.
Our local communities have been really supportive to this operation. They have been with these explosive remnants from World War II for a long time in their backyards, and they know where exactly their locations or whereabouts they are. The more we engage with the communities during this operation, the more we receive more reports. The integration of our SIPF and the counterparts is really give a positive impact to these operations.
On this operation, the Marines have provided an aviation task group based on their Osprey aircraft. They've supplemented our health facility with a surgical team, and they've provided explosive ordnance disposal technicians as part of our teams out on the ground.
For Operation Render Safe, the Australians specifically requested an aviation platform that was capable of both vertical lift and moving very, very quickly. That makes the MV-22 particularly adept to doing that CASEVAC mission. Our primary task was CASEVAC support. If any sort of incident occurred while they were doing the render safe operations on the unexploded ordnance, we were on a standby alert in order to provide that aerial support to move them from that point of injury over to the Roll 2 facility. In order to fully expand Operation Render Safe to those areas, right, and provide that critical removal of those unexploded ordnance, you needed a vertical lift platform. And the V-22, again, because of its ability to land vertically and fly incredibly fast, allows it to support that mission to the best extent possible.
We went out for Operation Render Safe with 2 elements of our Roll 2. My element would be the shock trauma platoon. We took a smaller version than we would normally take. So 2 bed teams instead of our typical 4. And we supported the Australians. The other element we also brought out was our en-route care team, which was providing evac from areas outside of Munda. By the end of it, the 2 weeks we were there, we were one cohesive team and we were able to take care of patients as needed. Us being there allowed our EOD and then the 7 partner nations who showed up to complete some well-needed detonation of ordnance. By the end of it, they had cleared explosive devices that were remnants from World War II. The Solomon Islands has, unfortunately, several casualties every year related to people finding these bombs, whether they're digging in their gardens or they have like fires. So being able to be part of a mission that's doing good for a community was an amazing experience. It was really nice being able to take all the training we've done, whether at Camp Pendleton or in Darwin or Predators Run, and put it into a real-world application, being able to support Marines, soldiers, and sailors from all these nations to help a real-world cause.
Being part of a multinational team has certainly had its challenges with regards to our procedures and our language, but we've found that coming together and people-to-people connections has been the way that we've been able to get through those barriers, and at the end of the day we've succeeded in our mission here through teamwork.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!